eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline.
You are currently watching the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup, May 11, game day number 1. My name is Hans Galeria and together with me is Coach Edster C. Kani-kanina lang, in case you guys have missed it, MAPUA Cardinals winning 75-67 against the Lyceum Pirates. This time around, we're going to be witnessing Perpetual Altas under Coach Olsen Racela going up against the high trajectory JRU Heavy Bombers for a second game.
Oh, alam naman natin itong dalawang team almost made it to the semifinals of the last NCAA season. And at the time to rebuild, the time to get things going for them, it will all start here dito sa Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup, ECJ Cup 17th season.
And in addition, you're taking a look at the roster of this Jose Rizal University lineup. They have 10 players who are returning from season 99. Not a lot of changes from this squad compared dito sa University of Perpetual Health System data. They changed management. You're seeing Coach Olsen Racela right there, and they only have 6 players returning from last season.
In contradiction with JRU Heavy Bombers with Coach Louis Gonzalez on the helm, meron mas maraming magbabalik para sa kanila. And with that regards, let's look at the first 5. Patrick Ramos, March De Leon, Bart Barrera, Vince Sarmiento, and Darren Garcia for JRU. Pagaran, Orgo, Abes, Movida, and Pizarro for Perpetual.
That's the 5 of the floor, brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. And also by Smart Sports, kitang-kita nyo that they are very much ready. First game, another NCAA bracket matchup. And just like what you've mentioned before the start of the broadcast, every single win counts para sa mga teams na to, because only the top 4 of the 10 NCAA schools in that bracket will be moving on to the playoffs.
Exactly, top 4, 1 against 4, crossing sa quarterfinals all the way to the semis and the best of 3 finals.
Looking good is that 3 coming in from Mart Barrera, one of the the holdovers from last season, making a 3-pointer right away.
First possession for 3-pointers for the Heavy Bombers, applying kagad the defensive pressure against the Perps.
Now they're gonna go into that center, pero nauhuli itong si Eman Pizarro. That is gonna be a travel for Perpetual. Unang turnover yan for the Altas.
Oh, that up fake, lifting his pivot foot. Referee was on top of it, calling traveling.
Now JRU has the basketball once more. Trying to go to the baseline, and beautiful look. But a good block naman galing kay Pizarro. A turnover from the offensive end. Now they're gonna go to the mid-range. Too strong. At mabilis ang pace ang laro na nakikita natin dito ngayon. It's just a little too much. And another one, biting the dust. This time it's the rest of the members of the Altas going for it. A tip in, not on Lady Luck's side, is Perpetual's basket. And so is JRU.
Oo, balikan tayo ng balikan dito, Hans. Mukhang may lakad ng mga batang ito at nagmamadali sa mga tira nila. Right now, it's a half-court setup now for Perps.
Now they want to go ahead and finally get the first 2 points. That's Christian Pagaran, one of the stars of this Perpetual team, showing out early in the first quarter.
Ganda ng baseline drive there for Christian Pagaran. Paglipad niya, wala na siyang kasama sa ere.
This time, De Leon, iiwan dito kay Mark Barrera. Unfortunately, those are one of the fouls na ayaw mong i-commit nila because it's still far from away. It could pass right away. Pagaran using that baseline as a friend. The little contact there, no problem whatsoever.
Sabi nga natin, paglipad niya, no defense whatsoever dito sa Jose Rizal University.
Garcia with the inbound. Now they're gonna leave it for Patrick Ramos. It's Garcia for the 3. Too short on that one. Rebound will be taken. Itong si Sean Orgo, one of the quick guards of Perpetual. Movida now to Pizarro. Lots of extra movement here. Left side, Orgo getting a little space. Too short on that one. Fighting for the rebound. No go. Pizarro gets his way inside. And look at how obvious the frame of this guy is down low.
Kulang sa backs out no, ng heavy bombers. Look at this. Several attempts for Perpetual. That N1 play coming from Pizarro. Maagang change of lineup for the JRU heavy bombers.
We're taking a look at Marvin Raimundo. That's number 31. And Jonathan Medina, another one of the players from season 99, joining the heavy bombers. Meanwhile, Eman Pizarro not gonna make that extra free throw. Even so, they're still the ones in the lead, 4-3, I believe. Or should I say, yeah, 4-3 in favor of Perpetual.
So again, the preseason tournament, sumundiknan kung paano the decision-making of the players that you have on the floor, yung mga tinitingnan ng mga coaches sa mga players nila.
A little too strong for Barrera on that one. Now it's Movida. Oh, good hands coming here from the rest of JRU, but unfortunately that's a missed shot. Another missed shot. Offensive rebounds really plaguing these dudes. And so far, good thing they have high jumping and leaping abilities, but just couldn't get the basket to fall.
Oh, dalawang tutukan na tira yon for JRU. And minsan sa mga ganyang pagkakataon, minsan may mga kakilala tayong coach, titignan yung ring baka sarado pa yung ring nila dahil sa ganyang klaseng tira na napakalapit, niluluwa pa yung bola.
Jonathan Medina now masusubukan, and that is going to be the first set of points para kay Jonathan Medina. We are all tied up at 6 minutes and 50 seconds of the first quarter.
Yeah, Coach Louis Gonzalez on the sideline for JRU Heavy Bombers.
Oh, look at Jonathan Medina. Getting it through, just falling onto the wrong hands. Now it's Movida. Short, gets his own rebound. No good. They wanted to save it, successful. Secured nila yan. Wanted to go all the way, saktong-sakto. Tom Brady. Or should I say, the Vince Sarmiento on that one.
After that great basket by Jonathan Medina, kailangan ipaalala sa mga players, after your shot, huwag hawakan ng bola. You'll be called for a delay of the game, but this was a perfect pass. Left-handed shot there.
Touchdown on that fast break, courtesy of the fast-acting ABC tile adhesive. From Medina to Sarmiento down low. Now it's Orgo. You know, Coach, it's usually, it's very unusual for us to see players with this height to be in this level of gameplay. But Orgo, through the first 4 minutes na nakita natin siya maglaro, it's not just his heart, but also his speed and agility to go from 1 to 100 right away.
Oh, up-tempo talaga. No? Parang merong pinipindot na nitrogen dyan para sa turbo niyan. When your advantage is speed, then you would want to take that advantage and continue to press on.
That's right.
Oh, yun yung ginagawa niya ngayon sa ball game na to.
Orgo masusubukan at the free throw line. And he's going to make the first one, 6-5, still in favor of JRU with 6 minutes and 21 seconds in the first quarter.
Mga player natin, magaling sumipat sa ring. Director natin, magaling din sumipat sa mga manonood natin. No? Ang gaganda ng mga plays sa loob ng court, pero ating mga fans na nanonood dito, nagsisigandahan din ang mga fans natin dito sa loob ng Filoil EcoOil Center.
At maganda rin ang depensa na ipinakita ng Perpetual as of that moment. Not letting JRU get to their side of the court. So now they have a fresh 14 on the clock. It's Pagaran leaving it once again. Tries it. Pagaran wide open for 3. That's a no-go. Rebound yan. Itong si Joshua Giab. Still an all-6 ball game with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Giab leaving it. Now they find someone else, forcing that 3. Not gonna work that time. There were a lot of hands on that basketball, but it will be staying with Perpetual. A pretty tight, a pretty physical ball game we have, but at the end of just 4 minutes of basketball, all 6 is the score, 5:50 to go.
Generation Z. Authentic. Real. They thrive in the mundane. But, let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can!
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow! Those are a lot of apps!
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant!
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool! Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
Fur.
You're still watching the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup between the Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers and the University of Perpetual Health System Delta Altas. Taking a look at number 31, that is Marvin Raimundo with the 2 points para sa Bombers.
Good half-court setup play by JRU. Nag-2-3 zone ng Perpetual. Nagpalit ng offensive pattern, getting that jumper to go for JRU.
Sean Orgo now looking for someone down low, but our officials found someone down low that is also on Marvin Raimundo, the one who made the shot from mid-range for JRU.
Medyo nagkaroon ng switch off that screen.
JP Borrallo din daw.
Pinikap niya yung malaki, kaya holding foul was called against him.
Finding Orgo once again, looking for someone. This time it's Nunez. In and out goes the basketball. Rebound para sa Jose Rizal University. Trying to put the pressure on Giab. Just 15 seconds to go in the shot clock. Going are the Bombers, leaving it, pero hindi mahahawakan yan. Now it's Orgo again, deciding to leave it. Iniwan na naman for 3. That is good. Galing kay JP Moral.
JP Moral hitting that 3-pointer. Transition offense ng Perp. Hindi naman kailangan fast break lagi 2 points or layup. A good setup to your shooter gets a jump gun.
Speaking of a good shooter, you know it when you see one. That's a Jiangnan hot pot, hot shot 3. Hot pot pa sa Jiangnan na, courtesy of this guy right here. We're talking about JP Moral, one of the mainstays of that one. He's actually a tall forward, if you ask me. They're currently playing a man-to-man side para sa depensa nitong Perpetual. And you really see that his height is gonna pay some dividends. And that's a wide open shot para kay Marvin Raimundo. He loves that shot.
And Raimundo, quality minutes, pinapakita niya itong JRU, run and gun, playing pressure defense and running the breaks.
Just couldn't get the basketball here para dito kay Jonathan Medina. Now it is going to be the Heavy Bombers lifting on that 3. And that is good para kay Sean Argente.
Outside sniping for JRU, giving them a 4-point lead, 13
Now it's Boral going all the way. Lots of contact on that one. Wanting to take care of business so far. But there was a bump on his way to the basket. But just look at this. Catching it from the handoff and landing on that three para kay Sean Argente.
Good setup play. Alam mo, yung mga shooters, kailangan din ng good passers. Kasi yung kalaban, alam din, kung shooter ka talagang didikitan ka. And without that pass, mabibigyan ng magandang setup, then mahirapan din ang yung mga shooters.
Just 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first quarter. JRU still leading by 3, 13-10. At may pagkakataon, itong si JP Boral na ibabasa dalawa lang yan. And he's successful in doing so. 13-11. Full court. Man-to-man being applied here by the Altas. We're gonna see if it works. Argente holding the basketball. Iiwan kay Marvin Raimundo. 12 seconds left. That is good defense. Galing dito. Inside the Perpetual.
Yes, that's in pressure defense, a full court pressure. Hindi lang naman ang purpose yan is to try to get a steal or force turnover. Pero tinan mo, pagtawid ng half court, nandun yung ball pressure, 11 seconds na lang natitira sa shot clock ng JRU.
Speaking of shot clock, they only have 8 now. Argente aware of it. Nothing but net for Sean Nagon Argente.
Gaganda ng mga setup plays si Coach Louie Gonzalez to open up Argente para dyan sa mga 3-pointers na kumabit na para sa kanya.
The physical defense of this JRU squad is starting to get into the nerves of Perpetual. They're having a hard time bringing the ball down, Coach.
Exactly. And this young kids, fresh legs, talagang yung depensa no? From one side to the other side, sa blind side, dumarating yung mga double team. And that's where you measure your players. Gaano ka kagaling mag-react sa mga double team. Anong gagawin mo?
Angelo Gelosano, one of the guys that were part of Season 99's Altas, missing on that first free throw, looking for retribution on this one. Couldn't get the basket to fall, pero may tao pa rin. Now it's JRU with a rebound. Nagmamadali na naman. Who else would it be? Look at that block. Coming in from JP Boral out of nowhere. A fresh 15 now. Argente for the three. No good. But look who's there now. It's Boral once again. Finding someone on the right side. That's a mid-range. Not gonna work that time. Nagmamadali naman ng JRU. And this is an and one for Sean Argente. I can take the three and I can also take it all the way.
Ramdam mo ang game plan ng Jose Rizal University. They would pressure and they would run the break. And that one, bonus free throw now for Sean Argente.
Sean Argente, I believe he already has 8 points courtesy of those 2 3-pointers. A possible 9th point here para kay Argente with just 2 minutes and 42 seconds in the game of the first quarter. Look at Giab. Argente missing on that one. They still lead by 7 anyway.
Oo, kaya mabilis ang palitan ng tao dito ni Coach Louie Gonzalez. Dahil dire-diretso ang pressure defense niya and then run and gun.
Speaking of running, no gunning is allowed in JP Boral's eyes dahil yan ang Bostek El General Tapal King of the game. Boral with his length and athleticism showing out. Speaking of which, he's the guy who's now on the offensive. Coach, penalty situation now in JRU. They might have to tone down a little bit on the physicality.
Hindi, syempre, the players need to learn how to pressure the ball without fouling. Very important. And when you have a coach who has a game plan of run and gun, pressure defense, then you have to continue to improve your defense, again, without fouling.
1 for 2 para kay JP Boral. Gelsano will also be called for the foul. At dahil dyan, Just like you said, Coach, penalty situation na rin ang Perpetual. So this means 2 free throws ang kanilang ibibigay to, I believe, Ivan Panapanaan.
2 minutes 32 seconds. Both teams are in penalty already. That's a testament on how the kind of defense na binibigay na itong dalawang teams.
That's 1 for 2 para kay Ivan Panapanaan. Mark Goho Cruz, also the NCAA Season 99 Juniors Rookie of the Year, making his entry. That's number 91 and also number 19. Joining forces here para sa Altas. GRU contesting that they wanted the ball on their side. They've seen things differently, but ball will stay with Perpetual.
I think Coach Louis Gonzalez was asking for a coach's challenge.
Here's a replay.
Let's try to see.
There was a little tap there indeed. But they're still gonna figure something out kasi they're contesting paano nga naman nagalaw pa usog or moving forward yung bola if there wasn't any contact there from the guard. But taking a look at JRU now, this is a team na from season 97 was 1 for 8, 1 win and 8 losses. And then season 98, 7 wins and 11 losses. So they really are trusting the process with a lot of these players still in the squad.
Exactly. Ganun naman, when you try to instill a culture to your team, instill a system, hindi naman madalian yan di ba? Kailangan trust the process and then learn from it. And as a team, you believe in it and then you grow with it.
Boral now getting it. Iiwan na naman para dito kay Alex Manuel. Or should I say Axel Manuel finally getting the 2 points.
Good recognition. Alam mo, parang naka-mirror tayo dito sa depensahan ng dalawang team. Parehas pressure defense ang pinaiiral ng Perpetual at saka ng JRU.
A slight slip up. Costa turnover. Less than 2 minutes to go. Nunez getting it to go para sa Perpetual. Now they just trail by 3.
Half spin up and under. Turned over by JRU.
Oh, this is starting to look good para sa Perpetual. But just couldn't get the basket to fall. Now here's the rest of the members in. Iiwan na naman. Dito kay Pabico. And then there's another foul. An offensive one. Contra sa JRU. Just take a look at this as well. Turnaround play. Check out the Haynes one-on-one highlight of the game. That was Nunez contra dito kay Giab using the shoulder on the left, then moving to the right for a turnaround victory. And para ibaba ang kalamangan to just 3 points.
Batiin ko lang from Orange Country watching us right now, si Boss Fulton Su of National University. Biruin mo, coverage natin hanggang doon. Umaabot and appreciating the kind of coverage that we bring dito sa ating Filoil EcoOil tournament.
So good what social media can bring you, right, Coach? This time around, it's just a minute left to go in the first quarter. Can they execute some really good plays here? Bagong salta, pasok pa lang, but that is a foul. Kontra dito kay Axel Manuel. Not looking good for them at that moment. Because not just 2, but 3 free throws ang ibibigay dito kay Justin Lozano.
So far, Rizal University was able to do a good half-court setup plays, opening their shooters kahit na napakadikit ng depensa netong Perpetual.
Lozano missing on that first free throw. This could get them into the 20-point mark, and they did. 1 for 2 ngayon para kay Justin Lozano. 1 more free throw for the continuation of this game with only 56.9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Mananatili sa 4 ang labang ng JRU.
Scrambling defense by JRU. Let's see how Perp would get off with this, with that drive there. Ganda naman ang pagkakasagasa doon.
Rookie of the
Marco
year
Cruz.
para sa juniors, making his entry in the collegiate scene. Marco Cruz, first 2 points. And now, 27 seconds left. This time, it's the scrambling defense ng Perpetual. That's a block. And some 94 seconds more, a push is going to be called against JP Porral. Or should I say, number 33, that's Axel Manuel. They loved their defense as of that moment. Pero dahil penalty situation, you know where he's going.
Justin Lozano, yung dalawang 3-pointers na medyo naaabot ng depensa. So, kailangan medyo mag-practice ng quick release itong si Justin Lozano. You know that he could make those shots, but kung meron improvement na gusto natin makita sa kanya is to be able to release that shot faster.
This is going to be his second trip to the line. Kita natin kanina, he's only made, I believe, 1 out of 2. Could go for a possible 2 out of 2 in this one. Still there. Also taking note, Coach Edster, number 18. That is Justin Thompson, the brother of a famous Thompson that also studied in Perpetual. I wonder who that is.
Oh, the hustle man.
Mr. Scotty Thompson.
Nasaan po yan?
Now it's just 8 seconds left. Boral going all the way, just using his wide strides for the 2 points. A second left to go. And JRU will not be able to pull off a shot anymore. A late game run by Perpetual is gonna keep them within 2. 22-20. If you're taking a look at the Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart Power All 99, get 8 gigabytes of all-access data, only TikTok, and only all net calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. Threes by Gente. More of those attacks by Boral. This is going to be a game, Coach.
Oh, the hustle plays and the high-flying Boral doing it outside and inside the paint for Perpetual. The rally that they need. That's why they were able to cut this lead just down to 2 at the end of the first.
22-20 is the score. We will be right back for the continuation of the second quarter.
Generation Z. Authentic. Real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real. Nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can.
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow. Those are a lot of apps.
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you.
Back to the ball game we go. You are still watching the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup. My name is Hans Galeria, and together with me is Coach Edster C, bringing you the NCAA bracket action between MAPUA, or should I say JRU, and Perpetual.
Yes, so pasalamatan din natin, of course, our major sponsors here, Filoil, Smart Sports, SGA Strong Group, and Haynes. And marami talagang nanonood sa atin right now. More than almost 600 viewers sa ating Smart Sports live streaming.
We're also available Smart Sports, just like what you said, Coach Edster. Smart live stream, and you can also catch us at the YouTube and Facebook pages of Filoil EcoOil Sports to see and witness college basketball action between these two teams, the JRU Heavy Bombers and the Perpetual Altas, who seem to have like a really close game because of the level of defense that these teams have shown.
The high pressure defense from both teams. Tapos halos walang espasyo na binibigay. Nakatao-tao, but every time na may chance ang dumoble, dodoble naman yung mga nasa offside defenders of both teams. I think they're clarifying something, Coach Olsen Racela and coaching staff. Trying to clarify something with our referees.
Especially in these kinds of situations, Coach. You know, you're under new management. You have a lot of new players in the process. There's going to be a lot of adjustments for Coach Olsen Racela going up against Coach Louie Gonzalez of JRU, who has underwent that process 4 seasons in. This is 4th season now. JP Poral finding someone and they couldn't get a hold of the basketball. Gelsano, hindi niya matatanggap yun. Ball will go back to the side of JRU.
Ganda ng dinipensa ng JRU doon, forcing a turnover. And ito, gaganti rin ng pressure defense ang Perpetual.
Now they want to go ahead. Mabilis ang setup ng play yan para sa kanila. Barrera checking back into this ball game. Shifting it over to the right corner. Bodies on the floor now. It will stay with JRU with a fresh 14 after a drop there galing kay Jonathan Medina.
Kanina, maagang na penalty both teams, and simply because the kind of pressure defense na ginagawa nila, and right now, unang foul kaagad, geto kaaga for Perpetual.
Good fake, but not a lot of contact whatsoever. Justin Thompson, ibababa na naman muli ang bola. Iiwan pa sana, pero there's a foul away from the basketball. It's gonna go against Jonathan Medina, I believe. Still, a 22-20 affair with the Heavy Bombers at the lead.
So one team foul each for each of the team.
Thompson now going up against Barrera, looking for someone. That someone smart. Cruz goes to his left, squeezing it in with the contact. Keeps the ball alive. Fresh 14 para sa Altas. Now it's Gelsano. Goes on that left elbow. Nunez looking for Thompson. A little space for the 3. That's good for Justin Thompson.
Ganda. Pag-receive niya, actually open na siya, but binasa niyo muna yung binibigay ng depensa. Was able to get that one to go for Thompson.
Medina getting it over now. Iiwan na naman nilang muli dito kay Ramos. Gets it to the right side. Too strong. Rebound ni Marco Cruz. Thompson now going to his right. A little open once again. Too strong that time.
JRU attacking again on the break. Pero sa gitna ng dalawang kakampi pinasa. Deflected and stolen there by Perpetual.
Marco Cruz with another steal. This time they want to go ahead. Gelsano. Iwan kay Montemayor. Nunez finding, trying to find Cruz, but he couldn't locate MGC as of the moment. But this right here is your smart switch move. Switch is smart without changing your number to experience fast connectivity and nationwide coverage. Visit any smart store to learn more. Beautiful steal galing kay MGC.
Pag sentimental ka sa number mo, ayaw mo palitan, pero gusto mo na mas magandang network katulad ng smart, pwede yan with that smart switch.
Now this is going to be Raimundo. Just 15 seconds left in the clock. The shot clock. Swarm na naman ang depensa. Raimundo with a mid-range. He's been doing that the entire game.
Ang ganda ng mid-range jumper netong si Raimundo. Actually, ang ganda ng depensa ng Perpetual. 1 against 4 nung una. Got bailed out by Raimundo.
Pizarro getting back into this ball game as well. He somewhat struggled in finding his footing. JRU's defense is proving to be a little bit difficult para sa kupunan ng Perpetual and trying to get themselves back. Kaya naman yung kanilang main guard na si Sean Orgo is now holding the basketball, trying to facilitate for this team.
Perpetual trying to get that ball down low. They know that they have that height advantage.
Orgo, the smallest guy on the floor. Look at Orgo go.
Parang no? Parang pinasa pabalik sa kanya using the ring at that. Giving them back the lead, 25-24.
Now they want to go ahead to steal from behind. And you know that's going to be an offensive foul. Good hands coming in from Sean Orgo. Vince Sarmiento is going to be called for an offensive foul, but a pickup play. Yan yung, in the reports, that's how back to you moment.
Back to you ball. And then sa defensive end, he was able to force a turnover. So pagpasok na pasok niya, impact player kagad. And, attacking the defense of JRU, ito si Orgo.
Another pushing foul para sa JRU. And with that being said, sa dami ng mga nangyayari dito, Coach Edster, I feel like they're making a living either at the free throw line or with just the open shots on the mid-range.
Oh, and the third team foul already for JRU. May 6 minutes and 32 seconds remaining pa tayo dito sa ating second quarter.
That's John Abis getting his first 2 points. I believe kakapasok niya pa lang din dito sa ating ball game. And now they want to go on the right corner. Iiwan nila dito kay Sarmiento. He gets it right back. Oh, off to the left it goes. 4 seconds left. No shot clock reset. He's aware of it. Couldn't get a basket to fall. And that is going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They're not going to allow the continuation of play. A turnover para sa Heavy Bombers.
Oh, hindi tumama ng ring ang attempt doon for JRU. Again, that defensive pressure binibigay ng Perpetual dito sa JRU, having a hard time to have open looks sa kanilang mga tira.
Oh, that's a good play. Just couldn't convert the opportunity para kay Christian Pagaran. But you see it, Coach, the rotation, the off-ball movement of these players.
Look at this play, that weak side backdoor move or play by Perpetual. Alam mo, Hans, pag ganun kadikit yung depensa it's important that, alam mo, hindi ka lang pupunta sa bola, marunong ka pupunta ng backdoor para naman ma-open ka. That's what Perpetual did during their last play.
But that's also the place where you want to convert those points in the free throw line. As you see some of their supporters here supporting their respective alma maters. Probably supporting Christian Pagaran in the Altas or the rest of the Heavy Bombers as Perpetual leads by 4. Someone's going to go back into the bench. That is Sarmiento. Giab is going to check back in. There's going to be more of the action now. Garcia also back into this court. Now it's Giab. Getting a little bit of space. And Pizarro, late to the party, had to hold for the foul.
So far, JRU shooting 8 out of 22 for 36%. Compare that of 10 of 25 para dito sa Perpetual, 40%. Pero doon sa mga field goal na yan, mataas ang field goal percentage sa 3-point attempts netong JRU. 3 out of 7. Kaya kahit pa paano, nandyan lang at dikit pa rin ang ating laro.
Oh man, there's a lot of off-ball fouls, Coach. Lots of fouls that are completely away from the basketball. And if you're a coach, how do you feel when you see off-ball fouls?
Wala kasi naka-pressure defense na both of the teams. Like what we've mentioned kanina, disiplina lang that you play pressure defense without fouling.
Taking care of the basketball, a step back Jay from Raimundo. Orgo was completely surprised with that foul. He really... Let's take a look at this replay right here. Step back from Raimundo. Orgo was trying to catch up. I think there was a slight pat on the elbow. That was enough contact for officials to call that foul.
Again, those kinds of judgment call, hindi pwede i-challenge yun no? Whether meron or wala, if the foul was called, pwede lang i-review yan to upgrade or downgrade a call. Pero
Marvin
kung meron o wala, hindi pwede.
Marvin Raimundo getting only 1 of 2. Now it is going to be Avis safely securing the basket. Orgo now. Leaving it para kay Avis. He got figured out by Raimundo. Movida checking back in. Pizarro finds someone on the left side. Too strong. Raimundo, cross-court pass. Good heads-up play pero bilis naman ng kuha ng JRU with that one. That's Garcia for 2.
Hindi ka pwedeng pumikit pagkalaban mo ang JRU. Kind of run-and-gun style that they're exploring. Pumabagal ka, bumaba ng depensa, you'll be paying for it.
Now it is going to be Abis trying his luck from deep, not gonna work. Orgo now faking, going to the right, and that is a foul. This guy has a lot of moves in store for him, but take a look at this fast break play. What was supposed to be a fast break play na napaganda pa, courtesy of Garcia.
Oh, almost a steal there, pero was not completed. Both teams now in penalty, 4 minutes 22 seconds remaining. Both teams in penalty. Kanina pa natin sinasabi, parehas nagbibigay ng pressure defense. Pero, of course, as you build up all throughout this season, mas gusto mo yung mga player mo nagbibigay ng pressure defense without fouling, forcing turnovers without fouling.
And now they lead by 3 because of those fouls. 30-27 is the score in favor of Perpetual. JP Boral also making his entry back into this ball game. Just 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. You can either close it by 1 or take the lead. Argente, the sniper from JRU, decides to take it all the way. That is going to be another one of those. Hindi na makuha yan. Oh, wait a minute. That is an offensive foul right to the face. Matatawagan si Pizarro ng offensive foul doon.
O yan yung mga madalas itanong during technical meeting Paano yun? Pumivot. Kung pumivot ka, tapos yung siko mo nakatago naman sa'yo, okay lang. Pero pag pumivot ka na nakalabas ang siko mo, then most probably you'll be called for an offensive foul.
Exactly.
That was the call that was made there by our referees.
Now our referees are checking if this is upgradable. Good thing. It is a good thing to know that, of course, the offensive foul receiver or taker, I don't even know, was okay, and he's still standing up. He went right back to the bench because look at that impact. You know, it was completely unintentional, but the raise was like right there. The elbows were raised up. Kaya alam mo talaga na it was going to be called an offensive foul nevertheless.
The referees reviewed it. Again, upon review, you could upgrade or downgrade the call. The call was offensive foul a while ago. The referees review it, and
it's going to stay.
Final, yeah, it's an offensive foul.
Now, Fresh 14 is going to be given to JRU. They trail by 3, 30-27. And they make something happen here. Oh, good play. Raimundo. He gets it to Argente, who is never shy in taking those threes. But look at that. Look at that, coach. The smallest guy on the floor was the one skying for the rebound.
Sean Orgo. No, nung pagpasok niya sa larong to, they were still down against JRU. But once na pagpasok niya, aside from scoring, the defensive pressure, even right now, sa last play, going for that rebound, getting fouled. And since both teams are in penalty, go back to the free throw line.
Sean Orgo, since penalty situation na JRU, is going to be tested at the free throw line. He's made a couple of those in his previous trip and is looking to replicate yung ganong klaseng sitwasyon ngayon. 31-27 with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left. because he really is the spark plug
Yeah.
of this Perpetual squad.
And surprisingly, is Sean Orgo leading Perpetual in rebounding. Total of 5 rebounds in the ball game so far.
A little crazy here para sa kanila. Now it's Raimundo again. Iniwan na naman. Argente asking, screaming for the ball. But he was swarmed right away. Argente left a little bit of space. And that's why he shoot it without any care in the world.
Yeah. Minsan sa scrambling defense, trying to find your man. And masakit na open pa yung shooter ng JRU.
Now it's 32-30. Dalawa na lang hinahabol ng JRU. Boral goes to his right. Ikot. Spin move. Too strong on that one. The ball will go to the side of JRU. Argente na naman. Finally going on to that mid-range. He's left once again. Oh, my goodness. Marvin Raimundo, he was just at the right place at the right time.
Oh, right place at the right time, getting that one to go for him. Simply because he wants to get that rebound. Ang ganda ng pagkakapasa doon sa ilalim. Kung pasa man yun, but still 2 points for JRU.
Marvin Raimundo says, thank you very much. Because with that basket, we are all tied at 32.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Back to the ball game we go. You are taking note at the budget tropa moment. Dala ng TNT. Mag-load na sa inyong suking tindahan. I would call this the shy type tropa. The shy tropa. Oh, kunwari hindi lang kita. Pero nasabihan na sila. Pero vibes lang. All throughout, showing support para sa kanilang mga paboritong koponan. And you'd love to see it. As you see it, this is Perpetual. A team that was trailing in the first quarter and has now found their footing dito sa second quarter. They tie with JRU at all 32.
The kind of pressure defense. Naman ngayon, kanina, aside from the man-to-man pressure defense by Perpetual, nag-2-1-2 sila. Itong JRU ngayon, naka-1-2-2. Kahit pa paano, quarter defense. Pressure. Almost a turnover there by Perpetual.
Now they want to go ahead inside. But look who is there. That's Nunez, a big body down low. Balik na naman ang lamang sa altas.
Kanina pa nila gustong pumunta dyan sa down low, but pressure kasi ng JRU, yung mga passer nila, kaya hindi makapasa. But that instant, nakuha niya ng maganda.
Argente, almost a three-pointer, number 4. But it's not gonna happen that time. Boral safely securing the rebound. Ililipat nila dito kay Nunez na naman. Now it's Movida. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Orgo. Now Abis will try. A little space there. Not gonna be enough. Rebound na naman ng JRU.
And JRU again running the break.
And Argente using that left side of the board for the 2 points. Tabla na naman ang bola.
Yeah, if you're not fast enough, then JRU will make you pay with that fast break point.
10 seconds in the shot clock. A minute and 30 left in the second quarter. Boral for 3. That is looking good. Skying 3 for JP Boral.
That's his second three-pointer of the ball game. JP Boral, di ba? Can shoot it from the 3-point, can drive hard to the baskets, secure rebounds. Kanina may chase down block pa itong si JP Boral.
Now they want to go to Raimundo on the left side, stepping back. Almost getting the friendly bounce on that one. Hindi lang papasok yon. So the possession will now stay with Perpetual with a minute to go in the first half. Iiwan nila ngayon kay Nunez. Noticing the quick mismatch there. Box out kagad para kay Nunez.
So actually, mismatch na kay Boral against Argente. This was a three-pointer by JP Boral a while ago.
Not just a three-pointer. That's a Jiangnan hot shot 3. Hot pot pa sa Jiangnan na. Courtesy of JP Boral with a nothing but net three-pointer.
Jiangnan hotpot, mga boss natin na, Boss James Tew at Almo. Salamat sa suporta na binibigay nyo para dito sa ating mga collegiate basketball stars.
Still at a 37-34. Courtesy of that Nunez miss. But it will now go 38. Sarmiento is going to come back in. Medina is going to come back in. Giab and itong si Panapanaan will head right back into the bench. Just 46 seconds to go in the first half.
Nunez, Boral, Orgo doing the damage para dito sa Perpetual. Ang laking bumabantay dito si Boral.
And he plays like a guard too. That's how massive this guy is starting the show. May pasa na naman. Oh, couldn't get the shot clock to wipe off. But look at the defense. And that is what I would call a walk down memory lane. Because he will just easily go to the free throw line.
JP Boral, no? Parang the length that he has, the kind of three-pointers na ginagawa niya, parang Arvin Santos during those times. Lengthy forward who could shoot it from the outside, get rebounds and block shots.
This time, it is going to be Nat Sevilla, one of the bigs of this squad, will be making his first entry dito sa ating laro and at the same time go for that first point. Or two. Angat ngayon sa anim ang Kalamangan. Just 4/10 of a second separating the shot clock and the game clock para sa Jose Rizal University if they want to get the shot off.
12 out of 18 from the free throw line itong Perpetual.
Now they want to go ahead. Raimundo, 10 seconds left. He leaves it for Sarmiento. Babico to Medina, who goes to the right and left side, gets the basket to fall. Just in time before the shot clock expires. May babaunin ang 2 puntos ang JRU heading into the second half. But Perpetual still leads 40-36, and you are taking a look at the Smart Power that plays brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access data, only TikTok, and only all net calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. An incredible showing this time around, galing sa interior offense ng Perpetual.
Nunez and yung si JP Boral doing the damage on the offensive end. While JRU, ito yung huling tirang parang umupo pa sa ere to get that one down to end the second quarter.
Incredible showing coming in from both of these teams. I was about to say that this was supposed to be a low-scoring ball game, but they turned it up at the second quarter, 40-36 in favor of Perpetual.
Kampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapapost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z, authentic, real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can.
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow. Those are a lot of apps.
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool. Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
For
For real kasi.
backed up by nationwide coverage. So, yeah, nobody knows what Gen Zs want, but we can keep up with real connection and real fast data. Live for real with Smart 5G plus nationwide LTE, Powerall, Magic Data, and eSIM.
You guys pretty much know what we need.
Live more today.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapapost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Powerall. All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online. Only with Smart Postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z, authentic, real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can.
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow. Those are a lot of apps.
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you can do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool. Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What?
eSIM is that easy?
For
For real kasi.
backed up by nationwide coverage. So, yeah, nobody knows what Gen Zs want, but we can keep up with real connection and real fast data. Live for real with Smart 5G plus nationwide LTE, Powerall, Magic Data, and eSIM.
You guys pretty much know what we need.
Live more today.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer, and payment partner.
Back into the ball game we go. You are watching the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup. The Perpetual Altas lead 40-36 kontra sa JRU Heavy Bombers. You're taking a look at the Bostik El General halftime report, and we're seeing a lot of free throws, specifically para sa Perpetual.
Field goal percentage, 13 of 34 para sa Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers, 12 of 31. So mas maraming attempts itong JRU. 3-point field goal, 4 out of 12 compared to that 3 out of 6. Like what you've mentioned, free throw attempt, 13 of 19 for Perpetual, 6 of 12 para sa JRU. More assists from JRU, but sadly more turnovers from them as well.
We're seeing a lot of defensive stops mula sa parehas na koponan. Sometimes, yung kanilang mga nagiging initiations towards their defense, once na nakukuha nila yung bola, they tend to go off balance din eh. Kaya medyo nahihirapan din sila to get the ball on the other side. But I would have to say, this is a very defensive-oriented game na nagkaroon lang tayo ng kakaunting surge ng points at the end of the second quarter.
And sabi nga natin, iron sharpens iron, and the kind of defense that these two teams are imploring against each other, it would only help each of them to get better and better.
Some of the players that you would also love to take note is the sniper from JRU na si Sean Argente, showcasing his skills from the three-point line.
Alam mo, naalala ko dyan yung Joshua Saret, also of the Jose Rizal University Light Bombers, who once scored 89 points in one ball game, and the kind of shooting display of this guy, Argente, kind of, kasi medyo, ano rin medyo bulky din yung build nung Joshua Saret kaya parang similar sa player na to.
On the other hand, starting in the third quarter as well, wala lang siya dito. You'd also have to comment JP Moral galing sa Perpetual.
Moral, tama, from the other side, who's doing it all for Perpetual.
Now it is going to be JRU starting us off, unfortunately, with another turnover.
Oo nga.
Name's Hans Galerian. Together with me, of course, is Coach Edster C, bringing you the action here. This is the second game of match day number 2, or match day number 1, between the Heavy Bombers of Jose Rizal University and the Altas of the University of Perpetual Health System Data, Pagaran. It's also Pizarro going on to the center, fighting through the contact and getting 2 points.
Alam mo, maiintindihan ko kung yung 2 points na yun is coming from a seal, tapos meron na pasa doon na dumating sa kanya. Pero ito, galing from the outside, driving towards the basket, walang umarang eh.
Just knowing how to finish through the contact as well. And I wonder why he doesn't make more shots like that.
Diba yung accuracy na itong Raymundo, especially in that mid-range, napakaganda. And I think JRU would want to set him up more of those kinds of shots.
Now Ferrer going for the reverse. Medyo kulang yung Bectus sa pagkakataon na yun. 42-38. A minute passing by in this third quarter. Orgo to Pizarro. Go Cruz now, checking back in to this third quarter. Abis almost given a screen. Pero si Orgo kasi yung magsiscreen, so medyo umiwas na lang siya from a big man. You have 7 seconds to work with if you're Perpetual.
Oh, and referee Roque on top of that, giving the ball back to Perpetual. Dapat sa mga getong pressure defense, importante yung mga off the ball screen. Tumatama yung mga screens eh.
At hindi rin tumama din kay Pagaran diretso. Iiwan na lang nila ngayon. Papunta dito kay Pizarro. Now they lead by 6.
12th turnover already for the Heavy Bombers. Halos binigay na lang yung pasa na yun and nasa passing lane.
Skying high for that layup. Christian Pagaran, a quick 4-point surge ng Perpetual.
13th turnover for the Heavy Bombers.
That is big, especially in this close of a game. You wouldn't want to get the turnovers, get the best of you. Ngayon, nandito na naman si Medina. Couldn't even reach the basketball, or the ring rather. Marco Cruz, iiwan sana, kaso masyadong malakas yung pasa. Tatanggapin naman niya ni Medina ngayon for the 2 points of his own.
Good touchdown fast break by Medina from that turnover from Perpetual.
Now it's Abis. Iiwan kay Goho Cruz for the 3. Short on that one. Kaso nakapak na. Umilaw ang ating baseline. That's a turnover para sa JRU.
Kind of turnovers, Cyrus Ferrer. Dalawang turnover kagad in this quarter.
Kaya babalik itong si Papico sa laro. Together with Sarmiento. And itong si Mosqueda na bagong salang pa lang. Look at that 3. Galing kay Christian Pagaran amidst all of that contact. No problemo.
Pagaran hitting that 3-pointer. Yung mga forward pa kumokonekta dito sa labas para sa Perpetual. JP Boran and Christian Pagaran.
Just look at that. Right on cue. Christian Pagaran with a Jiangnan hot shot 3. Hot pot pa sa Jiangnan na. That's what Christian Pagaran would say after hitting that 3-pointer.
Masarap ang recovery foot eh. Mga hot pot na ganyan, lalo na galing sa Jiangnan.
49-40, 6:57 left. Mosqueda introducing himself with the 3-pointer to cut down the lead to 6.
Si Sidney Mosqueda, even during his high school days, napapanood ko to, he is really a dependable shooter. Yun naman, kakapasok pa lang, kumana kaagad ang 3.
Goho Cruz, ang ganda naman ang iwan doon kay Abis for that 2 points. They love those 1-2 plays, Coach.
Again, pressure defense, man-to-man defense by Perpetual.
Setting up the plays, Medina now. Kaso na, hawakan din itong si De Leon yung bola. Last touch, JRU. Turnover, JRU. Ball goes back to Perpetual.
Alam mo, gusto natin pa naka-shoot ng maganda. For a while, ito yung assist of the game. Hands.
And you get those good shots. Goho Cruz to Abis. A smart connection of the game. Brought to you by Smart. Live more today. They would want to live it up the hype, but the hype was cancelled. Nitong si Medina, naiiwan na lang kay Joshua Gaya for 2.
Ganda ng execution for the fast break play para dito sa Jose Rizal University.
Orgo gets it to Pagaran, who's wide open all day for 3. That was just an incredible showing from Christian Pagaran, paying dividends on offense. And Pizarro also contributing to mellow everybody down.
Good decision by Orgo to skip that pass. Open na rin naman siya eh, pero Pagaran, nakakashoot mo pa lang. My confidence is in you. Get this one down and hit it.
Barrera goes in for Medina. Meanwhile, Galsano is checking right back in for Abis. De Leon gets it over. Now, the defense of Perpetual. Kung ano yung ginawa ng JRU during the first half, they're getting a taste of their own medicine.
Yes, and 7 seconds remaining in the shot clock for JRU Heavy Bombers.
Perpetual leading by 9, 54-45 against JRU.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Kampo si Babes, di ko daw siya stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapapost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Of JRU, and we can also brand them as the budget tropa moment na dala ng TNT. Mag-load na sa inyong suking tindahan, and right on cue, they are supporting, based on their lanyards alone, the Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers, who are currently trailing by 9, so they need all the support they can get.
Talas ng mata mo, Hans. Alam mo na JR yung sinusupport nila.
Moral getting the rebound, finally getting back in action. Orgo will go over to Gelzano, gets it to Goho Cruz. He will try to get it to Orgo for 3. That's another assist, and that's another 3.
Good ball movement by Perpetual, the drive and dish to reopen Orgo for that 3-pointer.
Almost a steal by Orgo there. Gia, iiwan kay De Leon. Tapos irerekta nila, going inside. No good para dito kay Patrick Ramos. Oh, a lot of contact. Over that one, they're gonna have to mellow it down. If you have this lead, kailangan mong alagaan to. Buy your plays and buy your mentality.
Oh, yes. So you have to check every movement that you have. Ito yung nakita natin in this replay, that scramble for that loose ball going to Perpetual.
57-45 in the third quarter. Perpetual is slowly pulling away. Coach Olsen Racela pulling all the strings together. At mukhang nakita niya yung 5 na gusto niya talagang ipasok going up against this JRU squad.
Ano naman BBA-aan mo yung mga players mo na naglalaro ng maganda by giving them more playing time.
And speaking of playing good, Marco Cruz has had a couple of assists. That's also his favorite shot. At nakuha niya yung 2 puntos na yun to extend the lead to 14 para sa kumpunan ng Perpetual. JRU needs to do something about this.
Biggest lead of the ball game. 14 points by Perpetual against JRU.
Benitez gonna check back in together with Panapanaan para dito kina De Leon at kay Joshua Giab. It's gonna be Barrera na masusubukan at the free throw line for 2, trailing by 14 points.
Unlike during the first and second quarter na maaga silang foul.
This was a smart signature move of the game, brought to you by Smart Signature Plans Plus and Marco Cruz. Enjoy only 5G and more starting at $9.99 a month. Apply now. You were saying, Coach?
Oh, kanina, first and second quarter, maaga na penalty both teams. And right now, isang team foul pa lang. Ito nga sinasabi natin, yung nagkwento natin kanina. Play defense, pressure defense without falling, and that's what they've been doing in this quarter.
Orgo lining up a 3, unsuccessful with that one. Mosqueda. Mabilisang ibababa yung bola, setting up a play, 2-man action. He instead is gonna take that shot, not gonna fall. Goho Cruz nagmamadali na namang muli. He goes back to his left. Not gonna work. He still got it. And I believe that is going to be a foul called against JRU, the double effort of this guy. Going onto his left, using the baseline. He couldn't get the basket to fall, pero he didn't give up on the play, Coach.
Oh, and if you're Perpetual, you like what you see in this player, Cruz. Hindi pa nade-develop yung katawan niya, hindi pa nagiging mama no? Pero pa naging mama yung katawan nito, mas maraming pahihirapan ng batang to.
One of the juniors, or one of the players from the junior side, Gelsana was asking for that ball to be raised a little higher because he still has that height advantage. Pero dahil doon, 11 seconds na lang kailangan gamitin ng Perpetual.
See how they'll be executing in this play.
Axel Manuel finding the diamond in the rough. It was a broken play para sa Perpetual. Still got a chance to go to the free throw.
Oh, naunahan niya yung bantay niya, half step ahead. Was able to fish for a foul, getting to the free throw line.
That's a first make to extend the lead to 14 points again. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Dito sa ating third quarter. Perpetual having a very comfortable lead. Movida is gonna check back in para kay Mark Goho Cruz. Doing a decent job inside the basketball. So now this will be JRU crossing the line against Perpetual's pressure. Mosqueda finding Barrera. They leave it to Benitez and then Mosqueda again. Barrera, decent shot. Couldn't get a basket to fall. Pero may hawak na galing kay Movida that time around. So the ball will stay with JRU for a fresh 14.
Oh, that's a good setup play by JRU to reopen Mark Barrera.
Inbound. 14 seconds left. They're gonna have to find a way. Argente. A different half of the court. Same result anyway.
Mag-get tong player, pa na-open. Parang mas malaki yung chance ang pumasok yung bola kaysa magbintis.
Pero mas malaki rin ang tsansa for JP Boral to head to the free throw line because of that one. But just take a look at another Jiangnan hot pot 3. That is Sean Argente for you. A hot pot, hot shot 3, courtesy of Jiangnan. This time around, it's JP Boral hoping to extend the lead para sa kumpunan ng Perpetual. 62-49 is the score. They want to go at it once again and finally tapping it into the circles. 14 na namang muli ang kalamangan ng Perpetual.
Argente, 4 out of 10. The three-point area for JRU.
All three-pointers so far for this guy. Maybe number 5? Not too much. Boral with the rebound. Completely rejected. Nitong si Mark Barrera and Axel Manuel had to take on to that because of that turnover. 4 personal fouls para kay Axel Manuel. That's actually going to be big. So before everything else falls, he's going to be subbed out. Justin Thompson, babalik sa laro.
13 foul for Perpetual while JRU now is already in penalty. Let's see the half-court setup play here by JRU.
Panapanaan to Benitez. Now it is Mosqueda getting into Argente. Couldn't get that top of the key shot to fall.
Elevator play there for Argente. Not able to knock that down.
Thompson finding some space. Not gonna work that time around. So this time, they're gonna go for the attack. Iiwan sana kay Mosqueda, pero hindi nila nakuha ng maayos yung tempo that they wanted. So the ball will return right back to Perpetual.
Important for Perpetual. They continue to do what they've been doing. Challenge that defense of JRU. Try to get into the paint and try to give those extra passes with their inside or kicking it out to shooter.
Oh, that's a good trap from Ivan Panapanaan. Now it is going to be Raimundo who passed it to Panapanaan, and they will return the ball right back to Perpetual after a decent effort on defense. or I stand corrected. The ball will be staying with JRU.
JRU, correct. Yun yung yun yung concept of trying to double team the ball. Pag tumalikod sa'yo, pwede kang dumoble bigla. That's what happened with the defense of JRU.
Lozano checking into the ball game as well. Tatanggapin niya ang bola. Taking the shot, too short on that one.
Inabot na naman doon yung tira ng Lozano.
Thompson is gonna take it easy. Iiwan na naman nilang muli dito kay Nunez. Corral, good two-man play. Nunez, right on time, finding the open window for an extra flush.
Big to big, Corral and Nunez. Every time these two players are inside the game, marami silang nako-contribute or nagagawa for each other.
Now it's Benitez. This is Barrera getting that shot to fall. That's one of the easiest shots so far that JRU has found in the third quarter. Now it's Gilsano. Perpetual. 43 seconds remaining. You know, with the agility and the speed of JP Boral, it's been difficult to stop him right there.
Marunong He could handle the ball, he could drive towards the basket. Minsan nga, pag kailangan nila ng emergency na magtatawid ng bola, it's JP Boral who's doing it for them. 13 points already in this ball game. 3 out of 4. That field goal, that's his first free throw. It's 5 out of 6.
We're gonna have to make it 6 out of 7 after that one. 66-51 is the score. 37 seconds. Almost a successful trap. Pero si Raimundo, sabi niya, sasalaksa ko na lang. Naiwan. Babalik kay Raimundo. And he hasn't missed in that mid-range shot.
Yeah, mid-range shot na yan for Raimundo. Mas mabilis pa kaysa sa layup niya, no?
A steal once again. Now Raimundo. Iiwan niya papunta kay Barrera. And a quick 4 points para din sa JRU.
Shot clock is off. 6 seconds remaining.
Now it's Corral. Oh, he's going to be called for a foul. That is costly. It was a good run. It was good momentum ng JRU. And then all of a sudden, penalty situation. The least person you want to go in that free throw line is JP Boral.
Yeah, and time winding down already. Penalty na ang JRU Heavy Bombers. So, let's give up 2 free throws with 1.7 seconds remaining.
And you can't help but just watch when a free throw is being executed right in front of your eyes. JP Boral, 7 out of 8 from the free throw line. Plays good defense. Gets a lot of those shots to fall. And now JRU, 1.7 left. Can they manufacture something? Panapanaan. He gets the center of the square, but it was too strong. And that is going to be the end of the third quarter. 68-55 is the score in favor of Perpetual Altas. You're taking a look at the Smart Power to Plays are brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access data, only TikTok, and only all net calls and texts for 7 days. Make sure to load now. Argenta tries to line up a 3, but Perpetual's defense has proven too much para sa JRU in the third. With that being said, we're going to be heading into the fourth quarter in just a bit. Perpetual leads 68-55.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. with unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $999. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere.
Back to the action we go. You are watching the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup, presented to you by Smart Sports, and we are also live at the Smart live stream together with our YouTube and Facebook pages of the Filoil EcoOil Sports. You just had a quick look at Mark Barrera shooting that 2 points to bring down the lead to 11. 68-57 is the score. This is the final quarter of action, and JRU has had some problems trying to contain that player. Good thing they were able to now. Good catch-up play para sa JRU. Justin Lozano gets a quick 4-point play para sa Heavy Bombers.
Oh, quick 4 points for JRU. Cuts the lead down to 9. Start ng fourth quarter natin, 13 yan. Good defensive effort by JRU and transition offense for them. Pagaran back in the ballgame for Perpetual.
Coach Olsen Rosella just instructing JP Boral with what he was trying to execute kanina lang, because that's a quick 4 points unanswered nitong Perpetual squad. Now it's
fast break points for Perpetual. 18 for JRU, 18 points compared that of 8 para sa Perpetual.
Goho Cruz has to pour the shot right there, but that is going to be a 24-second violation dahil hindi tumama. Yung tira na yon galing kay Mark Goho Cruz. Gelsano couldn't do anything about it anymore.
Yes, ito yung klase ng defense. Nag-pressure ka, hindi ka man nakakuha ng steals, hindi mo na-force ang turnover agad, pero naubusan ng oras itong Perpetual sa kanilang 24 seconds.
Lozano bringing the ball down. Kontra dito kay Pagaran. A little stuck there. Maagaw nitong si Abis, or should I say Nunez. Orgo to Goho Cruz now, and he is gonna get fouled by the Heavy Bombers. The bench contesting that there was a lot of things going on there, but Goho Cruz just right on time to get a little bit more contact.
Oo the kind of catch, pagsalo ni Cruz ng bola, was able to try to take off agad. The presence of mind, the decision making, he was fouled on that attempt.
JRU making a decent effort in the first few minutes of the game, just putting it back to single digits within striking distance. Mark Goho Cruz, in terms of the level of competitiveness that he has played, and during the NCAA season, he was averaging 13.9 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game during his time with the Junior Altas. And now that he's here, he's showing why he's the Rookie of the Year.
Oh, and to be able to transition it, like, alam mo yun, pag high school and then to college, and nakaka-contribute ka kaagad, that's something to be appreciated sa player na katulad.
Oh, that's a block from Pagaran. Iiwan na naman sana, pero nagmamadali na naman sila. Pagaran this time around, skying for 2 points. And the lead is back up to 12.
Yung Orgo hands, no? Kita niya kaagad na yung kakampi niya is leaking out already. Wala nang dribble. Pasa na agad because pag na-delay yung pasa, pwedeng abutan ng depensa.
You'll also have to commend Coach Olsen Rosella with these guards that we have right here. Kasi kapag may nakikita sila all the way hanggang sa dulo, they're gonna pass it right away. You're right. Wala nang dribble. As long as you see someone wearing maroon, you're seeing someone wearing blood red on the other side of your court, you pass it right away. And that is exactly why Coach Olsen Rosella in his supposedly trial of fire, is thriving in a 12-point advantage.
Oh, a 12-point advantage. The biggest lead in this ballgame was 16, while JRU biggest lead nila kanina was 7. So this is a testament of how competitive these two ball clubs are against each other.
Orgol gets a little space, and he gets it anyway. But he's a little bit in pain. And someone had to foul him for him to go down. Oh, that is incredibly unfortunate for Sean Orgo. He got the shot off too.
We'll try to see that on the replay. Minsan kasi yung mga running shot, alam mo yan, pa-forward move.
Stopping, popping. Oh, there it is.
Yun, nagkasabay sa landing.
There was a foot on the landing spot. Nitong si Sean Orgo. That was very much unfortunate. He is still down.
Sa gilid kasi nang galing yung depensa eh, di ba? There was a running shot of Orgo. The defense was coming from the right side. Okay. So, let's see.
You know, if you're Coach Olsen Rosella at this point, right? You have to feel bad about it because Sean Orgo is really playing well in this game. He's really providing the impact na kinakailangan.
Oo, tama. Remember, a while ago, lamang yung JRU nung pumasok yung Orgo, nagbago yung complexion ng laro with his outside sniping and leadership on the court. Was able to provide that spark plug, that spark to get his team going. Eventually getting the lead.
Even with his stature, coach, no, kita mo yung impact niya on the defensive end of the floor. Usually, players with his kind of stature are proven to be liabilities on defense. But with him, it is not like that. Dahil kita mo sa kanya yung level of effort na pinapakita niya on both ends of the floor. It's just very unfortunate that it is like that for him. But even so, Coach Olsen Rosella, in his very first game as a head coach of the Perpetual Altas, keeping the boys in check, letting them know that this game is going to be as important as the games moving forward.
Oh, the referees are conferring with our commissioners or technical head, technical committee table to look at that incident. Kasi meron tayo sa FIBA rules in landing spot. So they're going to check on that, try to see if there's a landing spot violation on that play.
Also a pretty good combination from there sa bench nitong Perpetual because we saw si Coach Richard Del Rosario mixed with Coach Olsen Rosella as well. Some of the players or some of the coaches that had an opportunity coaching the best college teams, the best professional teams are here tutoring these young boys to make sure that they would do the right things at the right moments. So far, it is still going to be a 73-59 ball game. Lamang ng 14 ang Perpetual help as of this moment with 7 minutes and 29 seconds to go as we are still awaiting kung ano ba ang posibleng mangyari in this match.
Oh, after review, after that look, they'll try to see if there's a landing spot there. The referees are already conferring in our official table as well. Let's wait for that announcement. But there are 3 more games remaining today after this, Hans.
There is actually a lot of games remaining. You are watching the JRU versus Perpetual help game. Next up at 1 p.m. is going to be the Adamson Soaring Falcons versus the UE Red Warriors. And then you also have the Colegio San Juan de Letran Knights versus the San Beda Red Lions. And last but not the least is the De La Salle University Green Archers contra sa University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons, a UAAP Finals matchup that is about to happen here today. So, in case you guys aren't doing anything at the comfort of your own homes and you want to see all of the best collegiate action before it even happens, you want to see kung sino yung nasa pinaka-best form nila, this is the place to go. Here at the Filoil EcoOil Center at the San Juan Stadium, or should I say at San Juan. And in addition, kung hindi man kayo makakapunta, we are also live at the Smart Sports together with our Smart live stream and available at the Filoil EcoOil Sports sa ating YouTube and Facebook pages.
Ang daming ways to
There's a lot.
to watch our Filoil EcoOil 17th preseason game. And kung mainit sa labas at gusto mo mag-enjoy ng different games from your NCAA or UAAP teams, punta na rito. Isang ticket lang, mapapanood mo na lahat ng mga games that we have in store for everyone.
Also taking note, helping our officials is none other than Commissioner Joe Lipa, Tech Head Levy Valenzuela, and our Deputy Commissioner Bert De La Rosa joining the action with our officials as they are still reviewing this call. As you see that there really is some contact on the lower part, on the landing spot.
Kasi usually, yung mga landing spot, nanggagaling sa harap challenge mo yung shooter, and so on. Ito kasi yung depensa nanggaling kasi sa gilid, tapos running shot yung binitawan ng Orgo. So, of course, medyo nahihirapan din to establish whether there was an intent para talagang to cover that landing spot or just an honest attempt to challenge the shot, and it's just an accident na naapakan yung paa. Sa FIBA rules, nandun yung word na intent. Kaya the referees are conferring on how this call would go.
There's just a lot of things that they really wanted to execute as of the moment. And at the same time, they're still conversing on whether or not this is something that could happen. They are still trying to figure something out with the level of execution that there is. The coaching staff and the officials are trying their best to maintain momentum and maintain everything else that is right there. And they are still figuring on whether or not, because the contact is there, Coach Edster. The contact is indeed there. But I wonder what the coaching staff of JRU is contesting here, or whether or not it's going to be a push or something else whatsoever. 1, 2.
I think it was really yung landing spot, yun yung gusto nilang tignan. Kasi yun nga, sana sa gilid, tapos sabay. So that's something that they would want to look at and try to see.
Because right after that play, it was, Sean Argo already in pain. Like for a few minutes, he was just staring. And as of these moments, you see the players just standing on the corner, just waiting for the right time to strike. Just in case for everybody else who is just starting to watch right now, in case you missed it, all right? Lamang ang perpetual help ng 14. 14 points, 73 to 59 in favor of Perpetual Altas going up against the JRU Heavy Bombers. And it seems like we are going to find the call now. The play will continue para sa kanila.
Oh, there was a no call there. So ball will go to JRU. Basket for Perpetual. 73-59, 14-point lead by the Perps.
Finally getting back in action. Both of the teams, both of the players got a little bit of a breather, and that's exactly what they want. 73-61 in favor of Perpetual.
Oh, mahaba pa naman to. 7 minutes remaining. You try to force some turnovers or even miss shots, then you get yourselves going for your rally.
Go Cruz asking for Pizarro to post up. He likes that matchup. He goes to Axel Manuel. But that is going to be a traveling violation called against Pizarro. The lead stays at 12 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Ngayon, ibababa yung bola nitong si Ramos. And then they want to go on the left elbow. Just 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Ramos lines up a mid-range shot. Not going to work right there. Rebound of Perpetual. Score is still at 73-61.
Let's see how Perpetual will be executing their plays without Argo. And in this ball game.
So far, it hasn't posed very well for them. Dahil mukhang kukuha na naman ng opportunities. Patrick Ramos, in and out play. 14 seconds on the shot clock now para sa kanila. They wanted to go ahead, but a foul is going to be committed against Perpetual. With 6 or less than 6 minutes to go, 12 puntos lang ang kailangan habulin ng GRU to get back in this game.
Foul by Pizarro. Kanina, Coach Olsen Racela was saying na may traveling doon. But in amateur rule, pag tumayip sa bola, tapos nag-slide ka, good yan. Huwag ka lang gugulong or try to attempt to get up. And that's where the traveling is.
Fresh 14 on the clock. Now Barrera. They would love to go ahead. Medina getting it over to Sarmiento and is rejected from the air by Abis. Now they have 4 seconds to work with. That is a good-looking defensive possession, which is why JRU needs to find something within the 4 seconds. 73-61 in favor of the Altas.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Back to the ball game we go. You are still watching the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup, presented to you by Smart Sports. A late game surge ang kinakailangan dito ng JRU to move forward and get a chance to contend for victory. Habang 12 puntos naman ang inaalagaan ng Perpetual with just 5 minutes and 47 seconds left.
Good setup play. Yun ang kailangan.
And they won't even get a chance to execute.
Oo, because 24 seconds, 4 seconds remaining na kasi. Kanina, after that timeout, they need to pressure, try to get some possession back for themselves.
73-61 is the score. A little bit more than 5 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Boho Cruz decides to take it out. Patungo dito sa kanyang kakampi. Abis will safely secure it. Axel Manuel. Now with 10 seconds para sa Perpetual. Mabibigilan sila. Now they have 8 seconds to work with.
Mark Boho Cruz. Ako, yung nagagawa ng penetration niya, it frees up the defense or frees up the open shooters or other teammates that they have.
Now they're going to have to do something. They're going to call their own timeout with 8 seconds to work with. The lead or the game is still at 73-61 in favor of Perpetual.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond. Only with Smart Postpaid.
Now with just 8 seconds to work with, Perpetual help Altas will need to have a pretty good execution para magkaroon ng mas malaking kalamangan going up against a late game surging Jose Rizal University. Avis crossing over, had to let go of the ball. And now, a fresh 24 is given to them. Pizarro will not need that anyway.
Ganda ng pasa ni, again, Marco Cruz to the open Pizarro underneath, and he knows what to do whenever he is in that shaded lane.
Oh, that's a good Sipsidu shot. Galing kay Raimundo. I'm not just about the mid-range, coach. I'm also about the layup package too.
And he gets it back, an extra pass, 4 points kaagad ang na-score for JRU.
My goodness. This is what they like to do, yung 4 na puntos na paunti-unti, and will try to get something out of it immediately. Abis, siya ngayon na magbababa. Top of the key with just 10 seconds left. Will he be able to do something about it? The problem was Axel Manuel wasn't looking at the basketball at all. Turnover para sa Perpetual.
And look who is back in the ball game, Sean Argo. Sean Argo, alam mo, medyo nakita natin nung umupo yung Orgo, medyo yung offensive pattern nitong Perpetual medyo shaky for themselves.
Good thing Marco Cruz was there to facilitate the basketball para sa Altas. But now that Orgo is back, we'll see if he still has a chip on his shoulder or kakayain niyang maglaro ulit just like how he was in the first 3 quarters. And again, those costly turnovers have been incredibly crucial para sa JRU.
Nakita natin, hindi kinailangan na ibalik ni Coach Olsen Racela si JP Boral sa ball game na to. So far, they're still comfortably ahead, 75-65, 3 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the game.
More substitutions checking in. That's Ivan Panapanaan checking right back para dito kay Sarmiento. Now they want to go ahead. Goho Cruz, who's been the facilitator in Sean Orgo's absence, is the reason why they're still right there. Pero Panapanaan making immediate impact. Hindi nga niya masushoot yun. And he gets another steal. Almost another steal para kay Sean Orgo. Now Ramos wants to set up the play. And that's a foul. Kontra kay Nunez.
That's only their 3rd team foul. Not yet in a penalty itong Perpetual. So baseline inbound for JRU. Ito na. Ibabalik na si JP Boral for Perpetual.
He's gonna check right back in para kay Mark Goho Cruz. 10 puntos ang hinahabol nila ngayon. That's a shot, too strong. But a good rebound. Turnaround. Shot made. What a beautiful set play para sa JRU.
Yeah. Carl Bench de Jesus scoring for JRU.
Now they want to go ahead. Moral, fresh legs. And the bench is alive. They're slowly getting their momentum together. One defensive play after another. A turnover para sa Perpetual. As you get to look at the possible challenge, JP Boral, it was all ball coming in from Medina and galing din kay De Jesus.
Oo, and of course the referee thinks tumama sa tuhod, that's why it went JRU ball. So the first call, JRU, pag ni-review, then walang clear indication, and it stays with JRU. Pero if not, then it will go back to Perpetual.
A challenge is executed here by the side of Perpetual because JP Boral was contesting that the ball didn't touch him last heading into the outside portion. But the call will stay the same upon the review, as the challenge was indeed unsuccessful by Coach Olsen Racela. And the lead will be at 8 points with only 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining.
You know, man, the difference of ball game, the different camera angles that we could bring in the game to see whether the ball did hit or not hit the legs of JP Boral.
Patrick Ramos now getting it. Here comes De Jesus. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Ramos has to put up a shot. Not the best shot available para sa JRU. Now they're running away with Orgo. Finding Pagaran. This is the closing lineup now para kay Coach Olsen Racela. Abis to Orgo. Taking a look at the shot clock, only having 8 seconds remaining. Sizing up yung kanyang defender. That is going to be a traveling violation. Contra kay Sean Orgo.
Good defense by Jer, holding their ground. There's a driving Sean Orgo, forcing him to commit some steps. That traveling violation against him.
He got a slight earful from Coach Olsen Racela after that play, but it's just slight because, you know, Coach Olsen probably told him, okay, sige, look forward tayo sa next play. 67-75. JRU trailing by 8. Medina goes to the left. De Jesus was giving an assist. Now, here they go again with that guy, Marvin Raimundo, showing us the bag.
Oh, cool na cool. That's the reason why we haven't seen Argente in the ball game dahil dito kay Raimundo playing so well in this last quarter.
Pagaran short that time around. They want to go to another. That Jonathan Medina. And Coach Edster, we have a game in our hands. 75, Perpetual, 71. Para dito sa ating Bostik El General Palaban play of the game. An esquinita shot. How do you even find that if you are this guy or if you're this guy? It just can't get any better than this. Marvin Raimundo brings JRU back to just 4 points.
Generation Z. Authentic. Real. They thrive in the mundane. But, let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can.
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow. Those are a lot of apps.
That's fine. When you got power off, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data...
Coach Edster, the highest lead of this ball game, I believe, was 16 points.
Yes, oh.
And then all of a sudden, it went 12 points down. And JRU is just down by 4 points. And it seems like the young guns of Perpetual are scrambling. But as I say that, Christian Pagaran, the veteran, showing up for the Altas.
That mid-range jumper by Pagaran, very important for Perpetual, giving them enough breathing room, making this 77-71. 6 points, grabe!
Jonathan Medina, a windmill layup. Usually we would see that in dunks, but a layup would also count.
Yeah,
Just
same.
down by 4.
Oh, 2 points din naman yan. Let's see. One good stop for JRU, one good possession for Perpetual.
Now less than a minute to go. Almost a steal. Galing dito sa JRU, Marvin Raimundo with a smart assist of the game. Or should I say it's Jonathan Medina taking it all the way. Pakiramdam ko, yan din yung palaban play of the game eh. I honestly don't know what is. But JRU showing some fight in them. Oh, but the offensive rebounds are killing the Heavy Bombers.
Oh, and time management now for...
Oh!
Kitang-kita yon sa harapan ng ating referee. Warning off for Orgo. Tawag kagad ng timeout ang JRU Heavy Bombers.
Kitang-kita yung extrang sabit doon nitong si Sean Orgo. And our referees were right there on cue. CCTV cited Sean Orgo caught guilty with that offensive foul. And now the lead will be staying at 4, 77-73. The question is, can JRU catch up?
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapapost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Back to the ball game we go. 41.4 seconds. JRU just trailing by 73 after trailing by as much as 16 points.
Yes, their pressure defense paid dividends for them. 4 straight points kanina. No? Let's see their offensive pattern.
Jonathan Medina showing up when it matters the most.
Oh, another steal.
And another steal. Raimundo leaving it for Barrera. Too short. Medina is there once again. Everybody scrambling. He hasn't missed in the mid-range, but that one. Now a 14-second. 4 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Medina couldn't get the basket. But there's Panapanaan tipping it in and getting the basket to fall. We are all tied at 77 points apiece. JRU clawing their way back in this game.
Perpetual was just 1 rebound away from taking this game. JRU never let up on getting those offensive rebounds. Sa dami ng kinuha nilang offensive rebounds, sa daming attempts na sinubukan nila, they finally got one and tied the ball game at 77 all.
Jonathan Medina being the late game surge na kinakailangan ng kupunan ng JRU, and the youth of Perpetual help is starting to show in this game. They had the emotions get the best of them. A lot of errors dun sa mga nakita natin na offensive fouls by Sean Orgo, who would usually be a very good floor general, lost his cool at the last minute. And yun yung nagdala ng mas madaling possession para sa JRU.
Sabi, nagkaroon ng konting pisikalan. Pag hindi pumito referee, huwag kang hihinto. Nagkaroon ng tulakan and all. Binenta na parang na-foul. Sadly for them, they lost the ball. They lost the ball in that instant.
And now, it's gonna be up to Coach Olsen Racela to set up a play. 9.9 seconds. 77 all. We could either get a final game winner from Perpetual, or we will head to our first overtime in the first day of Filoil EcoOil, the 17th installment. Coach Esther, it's just game 2.
Oh, and let's see this offensive play for Perpetual. They went to Orgo, 2-man game, Orgo and Nunez. 5 seconds remaining.
Now make it 4. Stepping back. Too strong. And we will head to the first overtime game. Orgo missing a clutch shot. And JRU Perpetual will be having to fight for a little bit more to know who is the winner At kitang-kita naman ang Spark Powered Up Plays brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access data, only TikTok, and only all-net calls and texts for 7 days. Load now, because this is going to take a little longer. We'll have more of the action waiting for us in just a bit.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid.
Back into the ball game we go. Overtime, an extended 5 minutes of Filoil EcoOil Preseason basketball awaits us right now. My name is Hans Galeria, and together with me is Coach Edster C. I have no words.
Kakasabi yung kanina nag-mintes na unang mintes niya. Pagbalik na pagbalik. Great play for Raimundo to hit that mid-range shot.
Let me pick up where I left off. This guy just showcasing his mid-range arsenal. Now Goho Cruz. Paboritong tira. Mintes as of the moment. Now JRU, skip pass. Boral reaching for the skies. Just trying to get that. And they will delay that. 19 seconds in the shot clock. As we take a look at this time around. Dyan siya tumira sana for the win.
Kanina eh, no?
But he couldn't get the basket to fall. And this time around, the ball will go to the side of Perpetual Health.
Perpetual really having some problems securing that defensive rebound. And to think that they have that height advantage against JRU.
Here is Orgo. Sinasamahan siya nitong si Abis, Goho Cruz, Pizarro, and Nibural. Orgo finding Abis. Not gonna work that time. Swarmed by the defense. JRU gets the turnover. Good turnaround. And now it is Barrera. Sweet stroke on the mid-range. They have that. 81-77.
4-0 run. In fact, kanina 85-75 yan. So, the kind of spurts that JRU had, this has been a game of spurts so far. And ang momentum is on the side of JRU.
Boral, step back. Not gonna work. Bubuhayin ni Pizarro ang bola. Fresh 14 para sa kanila ngayon. Or should I say that was Abis, because this is Pizarro. Oh, couldn't get the friendly bounce to roll.
Oh, ayaw na pumasok para sa Perpetual. Not sportsman-like foul.
And that is not looking good for Mark Goho Cruz. An unsportsmanlike foul after that push by the youngster. Take a look at this instant replay. There it was. Clearly intentional, right in front of the referees.
In front of referee Roque, the Rock. That's 2 free throws for Medina, plus ball possession for JRU Heavy Bombers.
And in these kinds of situations, coach, you can't make those kinds of movements, especially if you're frustrated, because this is the overtime period. And shots like that by Medina, you can't do anything about it anymore.
Exactly. Pero kanina, ang perpetual lang may laman ng ganito kung mga 7, 8 points, even 10 points, 85-75 or 75-65. So nasa kabila naman na, perpetual naman ang maghahabol. Let's see how they respond in this kind of a situation.
When they're trailing under pressure, how will this be? 2 minutes and 58 seconds left. It is now at the hands of JRU. Just 4 seconds. A good-looking shot, not gonna happen. Body's flying. Pero kuha yan itong si Boral. They're gonna have to cross it fast. And it's still safe. Orgo has to set it up. Now it's Abis to Pagaran. Pagaran lines up a 3. That is good. Mula kay Christian Pagaran.
Oh, matagal-tagal hindi nakahawak ng bola itong si Pagaran. But when he does, he makes something out of it.
83-80. Perpetual just leading by 3. Now it's JRU's turn. Panapanaan. Final 2 minutes. Or will it be? As a shot, friendly roll. Para kay Mark Barrera to extend it to 5 points.
Barrera, same area, same spot. Making that 2-pointer, 2-possession ball game again. 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining.
John Orgo gets it to John Abis. Now it's Boral. 2-man play here. Abis wants to go. Couldn't find anyone. That's a difficult shot. But Boral safely secures it. Fresh 14, just 1:25 remaining in the clock.
They might want to go underneath.
Oh, look at Orgo, the smallest guy on the floor. But Pizarro, from the smallest guy to the biggest guy in the floor for 2
yun yung
points.
advantage ng Perpetual. So far, we haven't seen that for the longest time. Getting into the big guy underneath.
This time, it's Christian Pagaran with a Jiangnan hot pot, hot shot 3. Hot pot pa sa Jiangnan na, courtesy of Christian Pagaran and that perpetual 3-pointer that placed them right back to trail ng 3 puntos lamang. It's 1 minute and 13 seconds left, coach. JRU still in the lead.
Important possession for JRU. Important defensive stop now for Perpetual. Dahil 1-possession ball game to. It could be 2-possession ball game.
Medina
They make that shot.
had to let go of that basketball. It was stopped outside of him. Now they only have 6 seconds to work with. Mabilis ang galaw kagad ang kailangan ng JRU as of this moment. It's Barrera now with the inbound. They're gonna have to find something about it. Wait a minute. A turnover. Pagaran safely secures it. Coach Olsen Rosella wanting them to rush as much as possible. Now it's Pagaran. Is he gonna take it? All the way maybe. Oh, but that step back.
Yeah.
That rear step. Just a little too ineffective. 85-82 still the score. Just a little unfortunate para sa kanila. Now it's Jonathan Medina. 30 seconds left in the ballgame. He out. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Another almost a turnover. Everybody's scrambling for the basketball, but hold up. Wait a minute. They do not want to let go of that ball by any means possible.
Siyempre, every possession counts already. Especially, it's just 1 possession ball game. 85-82. Perpetual will have the ball dahil jump ball yan. Decision for the coaching staff of Perpetual whether they will call a timeout or not. Ito yung agawan sa bola. Walang bigayan. Possession goes to Perpetual.
Now, Coach Edster, you know what? I'm just gonna ask you later on because we have to take a look at the scramble that happened between JP Boral and Jonathan Medina. But even so, it is still JRU with an 85-82 lead with 21 seconds left. You're taking a look at the huddle of the University of Perpetual Health System Delta Altas under the instruction of one of the most tenured coaches in Filipino basketball. Also present in action is Dwight Ramos. Agilos Filipinas stand out as well.
Oh, waiting for the game.
Waiting for the next game for his brother.
Adamson, tama.
Later on, Eli Ramos. But for now, this is the game at hand.
Oh, sa front court, inbound ng Perpetual. So they have 14 seconds. Pagaran!
Wet like water! Christian Pagaran! Just unstoppable. The probable play was that, hey, give it to Pagaran and let him put on a show. That is a Jiangnan three-point shot of the quarter. Brought to you by Christian Pagaran. And my goodness, has this turned out to be a game, a movie, an episode para kay Christian Pagaran in this game.
Yes, Christian Pagaran hitting those crucial baskets for Perpetual. Grabe yung mga binitawan dyan. Christian Pagaran.
He's looking like an absolute sniper out there. They knew kung kanino ba dapat talagang ibibigay yung bola. And it's with that man, Christian Pagaran. But here we go now, Coach Edster.
Alam mo, kanina, Hans, titignan ko yung Pagaran. Mahawak-hawak na kanina sa legs niya. Mukhang pupulikati na. But when the going gets tough and his team needs him, nandyan siya to deliver for Perpetual. And that ties the ball game. 85 all, 13.9 seconds remaining. Penalty both teams. And eto na. Sinong may matibay na dibdib. Crunch time. And sabi mo nga kanina, yun na ba ang last 2 minutes natin?
Hey, we'll figure that out in just 13.9 seconds of gameplay. Because 13.9 seconds, hindi siya ganun karami in traditional time. But when in basketball, that's like an eternity. To execute a play, to chuck up a shot, to formulate something. And now, for JRU, who is gonna be that person to take the shot?
Gusto ko mga 5 seconds maka-attempt ka kasi baka sakali maka-offensive rebound and follow-up ka.
Will they milk the clock? Or will this be the end of it all? De Jesus to Medina. And then they go it over. Barrera for 3. No good. Now it's Pagaran. 3 seconds. Boral. That's a block. A clutch one at that. Jonathan Medina saving the game for JRU. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to not just one, but a second overtime between Perpetual and JRU.
Oh, second overtime. What a game we have witnessed. And what we've mentioned kanina, diba, naghahabol kaninang ang JRU, nahabol nila, nag-overtime, bumaliktad, naghabol ang Perpetual, nahabol nila, we're tied at 85 all.
What An incredible defensive stop. Galing kay Jonathan Medina, doing it on both ends of the floor. We are here. 85 JRU, 85 Perpetual for a second overtime.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapapost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Oh, we're back, by the way. Coach Edster, mind opening up for us?
Yeah, we ended the regulation 77 all. Now, second overtime, 85 all. Alam mo, Hans, ha? Ang galing ng resiliency ng dalawang team na to, both of them. Kanina, JRU was down by 10 points. Hinabol nila. They forced an overtime. Perpetual was down by 6 points. Hinabol nila. We go to a second overtime, and let's see how this would go. Especially sa mga coaches, diba yung mga magic bunot. Kasi kanina pa, itong 5 naglalaro kanina sa atin. End of regulation, first overtime. Halos extended minutes na ang nilalaro nila.
Marvin Raimundo, Jonathan Medina, those are the 2 spark plugs na galing sa kupunan ng JRU that have brought them back well away from 16 points. Meanwhile, para sa Perpetual, you're taking a look at Christian Pagaran. The fireman. I don't even know what you would call him.
Oh, and I think he's not in the ball game. Quick rest for him in this start of the second overtime.
Now it's Raimundo holding the basketball. Latag para dito kay Ramos. Sarmiento leaving it. Good passing interior. Para sa kanila, they will be able to almost safely secure it. Not so much. Fresh 14. A 3. Not gonna work. And finally, Perpetual secures it.
Perpetual having really a hard time securing those defensive rebounds. JRU very resilient in trying to get every possession that they can.
JP Boral now looking for Sean Argo. Argo looks for the extra step and is smothered by the defense of JRU. It was, I believe, Pizarro that was contesting na tumama sa isang manlalaro ng JRU yung bola, but our referees would think otherwise.
Yes.
Just a minute passing by, still a tied ball game. 85 all. Now it's gonna be Barrera. Was supposed to open up the scoring department for us, but the ball will stay with JRU.
Medina and Pagaran both didn't start the second overtime. So, quick rest for them. Balik agad dito, sabak agad.
And that's another one of them, right? 9 seconds shot clock available para sa kanila. They're gonna have to figure something out. Now the shot clock is down to 5. Good first step, Patrick Ramos. Oh! I thought I was gonna leave. That was a Kobe-esque thing to do. But, you know.
The presence of mind to try to get that one up.
Exactly.
Buti hindi tayo binigyan ng problema. Naku po ba siya, is counted ba yan o hindi? But here comes Perpetual with their possession.
Argo, Goho Cruz now back in the ball game. He committed a costly error a while ago. Let's see if he can retrieve himself right back. Argo. Now it's Pagaran. Too strong on that one. Pizarro finding his way. And that is an end one for Eman Pizarro.
Eman Pizarro, his inside presence, his ball underneath, yung lakas niya sa loob, proving that he could score whenever he can inside the paint.
And that is an end one opportunity converted 88 to 85 in favor of Perpetual. Sila naman ngayon na may hawak ng kalamangan after trailing in the first overtime for so long.
Big lineup now for Perpetual. Boral coming in for Orgo.
Now it's Medina getting it over to Ramos. Rarely takes those shots. And the ball will go right back to Perpetual. They're liking what they're seeing right now. And in addition, coach, at this point, pareha sila magaling. Pareha silang pagod. It's just who wants this game more than one.
Sabi nga, sino ba hindi bibitaw in every possession na they will be having. They have to execute well because the kind of defense, pressure defense that they're really imploring against each other.
Orgo now getting the quick step. He's gonna try to go ahead. Sean Argo, I would call him Ant-Man at this point.
Tibay din neto, ang sipag eh.
De Jesus gets it to Medina. And then to the other side, that's none other than Raimundo. He's starting to miss those open shots now.
And Perpetual's doing good now in their defensive rebounding.
Boho Cruz, that was a little too risky. He still retrieved the basketball. Orgo again. He wanted to go at it, but it's gonna be a foul called against JRU. They trail by 5. And just take a look at this quick first step, leaving his defender, going for the mid-contact play. Sean Orgo, Lil Man making big plays in this match.
2 shots for Sean Orgo. Offense, defense substitution for Perpetual, where they put in JP Boral for Orgo and Orgo for JP Boral for the offensive and defensive assignments.
Orgo will now be having a chance to extend this Perpetual lead to 7. And he misses on that first one. Can't blame him. He had a scary fall in the third quarter. He has been playing almost the entirety of this match. And he's been making one big shot after another. Making 1 for 2. Sean Argo is going to be going back to the bench. And JP Boral is going to check right back in. A big guard for defense.
Yes, for defense and rebounding purposes. Raimundo playing 32 minutes already in this ball game, while Orgo 32 minutes, Abyss 32 minutes. Ang haba na naman nilalaro niya itong mga
final 2 minutes of the game, or is it? I don't even know at this point. Raimundo now, step back, blocked by Marco Cruz. It's starting to go bad para sa JRU.
Oh, without Orgo, they're going to have their setup play without their ace point guard.
Pagaran absorbing the contact, still manufacturing a way for a shot. And he will now be going to the free throw line to shoot for 2. That's already the 4th personal foul for one of the JRU players. Pagaran is going to be going to the line, saving this Perpetual team by getting 2 3-pointers a while ago. But
2 possession ball game makes 1. That makes it 3 possession ball game. That's how important those free throws are.
21 big points para kay Christian Pagaran, and they still get a steal. Sean Orgo back in the basketball game now. They're gonna plan and try to waste away the clock. Pagaran leaving it all on the floor. Jonathan Medina now tries to go and get inside. Iiwan na lang. Pero ang matatawagan ay walang iba kundi si Pagaran din. 1 minute and 6 left in this second overtime. JRU trailing by 6. And Ivan Parapanaan will have a chance to bring this down to just 4 points.
Hindi pa nakakascore dito ang JRU sa second overtime. 85 all in that second overtime. That's the first point for the Heavy Bombers.
Crazy momentum here heading forward para sa kupunan ng JRU. Ivan Panapanaan, 4 points, but he has made every defensive stop possible. At napababa nila ngayon ang kalamangan to just 4 points, 91-87.
Perpetual needs to take care of that ball, take care of their possession. Quick short passes. Ensure that they don't turn this ball over.
Goho Cruz, new guy. Big responsibilities. Getting it over to Sean Argo with 10 seconds left in the clock. Sean going to the right, shooting. Off to the right goes the basketball as well. And that is going to be a turnover, a costly one. Para sa kupunan ng Perpetual, the ball will go to JRU. But with 41 seconds left in the ball game, what can they do?
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep.
Of course, you're watching the Filoil EcoOil ECJ or 17th ECJ Preseason Cup. The youngsters are swarming, I believe. Who is Dwight Ramos? I'm sure it's just around the corner. If you want to see Dwight too, you can come over here at the Filoil EcoOil Center and also watch the games.
Ito na naman. Perpetual needs to secure those rebounds.
And he gets it again. That is Marvin Raymundo. Accepting the call whenever necessary. Pizarro faking. Faking again. Couldn't get it to fall. Who's gonna get it? Orgo. And that is a turnover. A turnover for the side of Perpetual.
A rare miss there for Pizarro underneath that basket.
I guess it was too much fake. It was too much faking. He has the size too.
Yes, last possession.
Here we go now. 12 seconds left. Will we see a game winner? Will we see a JRU winning or losing? Raymundo to Medina. Faking and blocked. Rejected by Pagaran. And that is going to be the end of this double overtime thriller. The final score, 91 for the Perpetual Altas, 89 para sa JRU Heavy Bombers. What a way to end this match. And an incredible showing from the men in maroon.
Oh, look at that last defense kanina. It was Pagaran who gave that defensive gem for Perpetual.
Smart Power to Play is brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access data, only TikTok, and only all-net calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. Coach, daming nangyari sa laban na to, but how would you just encapsulate all of that into just one thought?
Yeah, iron sharpens iron, and what we saw today, the kind of defensive pressure that both teams talagang in-implore nila from start to finish, hindi lang sa regulation, but first, second overtime, 91-89 para dito sa Perpetual.
On behalf of Coach Edster C, my name is Hans Galeria. In just a bit, we're also going to take a look at the best player of the game. It's none other than Christian Pagaran. My goodness, a flamethrower of 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. This is none other than our Puso Pilipinas player of the game.
Aside from those shots, the defensive gem that he was able to do during that last play against Medina, that would prevent mag-overtime pa uli on the third overtime.
2 overtimes to start game number 2. An incredible showing mula sa JRU, but Perpetual held out on their own to get the victory. Once again, on behalf of Coach Edster C, my name is Hans Galeria. Stay tuned because we still have a lot of matches remaining here at the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup.
Generation Z. Authentic. Real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real. Nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can.
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow. Those are a lot of apps.
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool. Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
For
For real kasi.
backed up by nationwide coverage. So, yeah, nobody knows what Gen Zs want, but we can keep up with real connection and real fast data.